Hello again, and good to see you have made it this far, which means you've covered all the basics and are now on to the more advanced stuff. So maybe you've already done it at this point while you're watching this video, but basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna add activities to the events. So we're gonna, now that you have a general schedule with some people on it, you can also schedule within the shifts where you have scheduled people. So I know it's a bit meta, but there's basically two layers where you can schedule people in soon, and this is how we do it. So yeah, if you follow these instructions, you know how to add activities to someone in the schedule. But we have another view, and maybe you've noticed here in the top, this is what we call workload. So if you follow the instructions on these cards, what you do is you go to settings, then power ups. So over here, and then you turn on workload, so just hit install. I've already done it here. And the next thing you do is, I've also done that here because you already know how to do it, but you add some people to these events that we gave as an example, and then you click on the workload card here in the top. So I'll make myself a little bit smaller. Okay, so now what you see is you see the shifts here represented basically as we added people to those events, and now these bars basically, so within the time that they are scheduled, you can schedule the activities they should be doing. So for instance, in a customer support example, it's really important to have enough people on the live channels such as phone and chat to make sure you have enough people to be able to answer your customers when things get busy, but you can use it for all kinds of activities that make sense for you. So all you have to do is basically drag here, and then what you see is here we have some standard things that we gave as an example, but you can make your own. So here hit the plus, and then you can give it a name to whatever makes sense for your situation, color code it, and you can even give it a default duration, which will help you schedule even faster. So for instance here, chat support, if I hover over, you see it takes a standard duration of, I believe this is 4 hours. And that way, if I hit, then you schedule right away a block of standard 4 hours or whatever you set that duration to. Now the other thing that you will do, which you can do here, that's pretty neat, is you can add a required. So here, especially for those things that you need to make sure you have enough people doing a certain activity, just hit the required, select the activity. So for instance, here you see phone support. And here I already put a few things in place, but I hope this makes sense. You just add the times and how many people you need, and then you hit update. So what this does is it draws this line across the screen, and you can see I don't have anyone on phone support now, but if let's say I start adding someone, so I just say, okay, I need to fill this up, phone support. Then you see the green bar is there, which shows someone is scheduled on this activity, which we highlighted over here. I can also use this other method. So as you can see, I can do it like that, and the graph fills up. You may already see that we also keep track of how much time is being spent or allocated to each activity. So you can see that over here. And this, by the way, is also part of the export if you export all the data from Zoom, which can be very helpful. All right, so yeah, that's it basically. And maybe one more thing that is very useful to know is if you need to adjust someone's the time someone is working. So if, for instance, I'm starting a little bit later, you can also just drag and drop things around, and yeah, it just works as you expect. So just play around with this view. I'm pretty sure you'll be familiar with it in no time. And as always, let us know if you need any help along the way. All right, good luck.